Hey, 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 everybody. Michelle is here. I'm lounging in my favorite chair, so relaxed and laid back. But I thought I'd come in and say a few things before I lay me down to sleep. I'm so tired. Ooh, but feeling good. So I just wanted to say some more things about people aloneness versus loneliness, and just share some things with people that I understand and know, and hopefully can give you some perspective on what you are, and hope, and in hopes that you be realistic about your current situation. So my page, like I said, is for creative types, you know, because the creative types have a lot of impact on the world, and you can make a contribution um, that can, really bring some joy and happiness in people's lives. And you may not know that you're doing that, because I know a lot of us, we pay so much attention to the celebrities. And there's a reason why, because they're, a lot of them are good looking, uh, talented, make an impact as well. And I think we look at their lifestyle though more so than anything. And we always wish that we had what they have, you know. These material things that they are able to afford, and this and that and the other. But I can guess, and I think I'm guessing quite in more of a realistic way, that they rather have your lifestyle than their own sometimes. And what do I mean by that? Is a lot of these celebrities and entertainers have huge responsibilities other than just entertaining people, and you think they just have a concert and that's the end of it. But no, there's a lot more to their lifestyles than we all know. And again, I can guarantee you, in most cases, they wish they can trade places with us. And when I say us, I'm just an ordinary person. I'm not looking to necessarily be a celebrity. No, all I want to do is be a teacher, a helper, and make impacts that way. Teaching people. Just being a teacher. No more. I don't need to be doing any more than that, and earning a reasonable lifestyle, or reasonable resources to provide for myself. So, but I can guarantee a lot of these celebrities, with all of these millions and millions of people following them, wish that they could trade places with us, honestly, and just be ordinary. And not to say that ordinary is something to be ashamed of. I mean, ordinary is something I prefer, because it gives me a lot more freedom. You have to keep in mind those celebrities have like hundreds and hundreds of people on their payroll, and they have to be responsible for hundreds and hundreds of people, maybe thousands. And so, and those people rely on those celebrities to provide for their lifestyle, and provide for their means of taking care of themselves. And so, a lot of these celebrities are kind and loving people, and they care about the people that's on their payroll. So the celebrities have to perform. They have to travel. They have to to carry such a load of responsibilities, and and they have to endorse themselves. They have to sell themselves. They have to do this and that and the other, and sometimes it seems like pure chaos. It's something I don't necessarily want to be involved in, a lot of chaos. So, and at the same time, they get lonely too. I think they're more lonely than some of us. I mean, not myself, but a lot of you say that you're lonely. A lot of that is going around about being lonely. And But I can imagine they're just as lonely as you are. And you look up to them as gods and think they're perfect, but they're not. They tell you that they're not perfect, but we don't listen to that. We still want to bestow them with this perfection and the fact that we want to live their lives. So all I'm saying is you just need to be realistic and look at the big picture and realize that they're just not going on stage and performing and then going home. No, their lifestyle is a lot more chaotic than that. And I think a lot of times we wish to have certain things. And once we have it, we realize, oh my goodness, this is not what I wanted. This is not what I thought it would be. So, so just be grateful, I guess, that you are creative, uh, that you do have yourself grounded in reality, and you know what that means as far as what your creativeness can, the impact you can have, and the income you can make. You can set those goals, and that's not going to be an issue. But if you want to live in a celebrity type lifestyle, that's very rare, as we all know. If you look at the number of people that are celebrities based on 10 billion people plus on this planet, we have celebrities that range in what? I don't know. I mean, I would say, what, 500,000 or less? I don't know. So and my point is, it's very rare that people make it to a celebrity status. And usually the people that do wish that they could come out of that sometimes and just be ordinary, you know. But they know that they can't really necessarily say that out loud because, they got contracts that they've signed. Like I said, they got obligations for hundreds and hundreds of people that are taking care of them, makeup, wardrobe, travel. So it's just a lot of chaos and a lot of uh, other responsibilities that they have that a lot of us just probably don't want to deal with. So I'm extremely thankful for what I have. And I'm downsizing just to make things a little bit more simpler for me so that I can, you know, with the second half of my life, I can just live simply and still have the finer things in life. I prefer that than to be so responsible for everything and then be responsible for a whole lot of people and being responsible for the talking to this person, talking to that person, making these decisions, making that decision. And on top of that, a lot of these celebrities end up broke. A lot of them end up homeless. A lot of them end up with severe depression, severe mental illness. So there's not always glamour with the lifestyle, is what I'm saying. So if you're following people, I follow a lot of people because I'm curious about people. But at some point, like I said, I'm gonna come off of social media. All I'm doing is just observing, attempting to understand people, and attempting to understand the cultures, and see how I can make an impact and help people. I don't want to be like any of these celebrities. I don't want anything they necessarily have. I just enjoy their entertaining. I enjoy their entertainment. Okay, um, so just be grateful, and look at what you have. If you have some range of freedom, be grateful for that because a lot of those celebrities are not necessarily free. They're obligated to a whole lot of responsibilities, and I think sometimes they wish. I think if they're honest, a lot of them probably wouldn't get into that lifestyle at all. But you just have to uh, walk the path that you chose, and if you can change it up, change it up. But it's hard to change sometimes when you have that much going on in your life and the chaos that these celebrities have. It's hard to you can't necessarily just on the drop of a dime just say I'm going to change things. They have to go through a chain of stuff because of the impact they're having and the people that they are responsible for. So So just like I said, just be thankful when you're spending time alone, which is important. Just be gentle and just say, well, just really ask important questions. What's really the root of what's going on here? Why am I feeling lonely? What is that about? You got to ask those kind of questions of yourself. And be and not want to change it until you know exactly what it is, because it could be something else going on. It could be something else. So that's why it's not. So that's why it's so important not to procrastinate, not to be complacent. And just show up and handle as much of your responsibilities as you can. Get stuff over. Get over the experiences. Have the experiences. I mean, get over them if you need to, or so that you'll have time to enjoy the finer things in life and the interpersonal relationships with people, because that's what's missing. Those genuine interpersonal relationships. That's what's missing. And that's where we need to repair things. It's in the interpersonal relationships with human beings, not with materialists. And that's where we're stuck. We're stuck in materialism, but it's in personal relationships that we need, and that's what we all are craving. So we'll get there. Some of us will, at least we'll get there. And that's what all the teachers, messengers, and all, that's where we're focusing on, is the interpersonal relationships of universal love towards human beings. And that's the um, that's the task, that's the duty, that's the mission, is to uh, provide universal love to people, and build the humaneness together with actual conversations with human beings, face to face, sitting across from each other, next to each other, however it needs to be. But that's what's missing. Those genuine, loving, kind, interpersonal relationships to human beings, not to computers, not to intelligence, not to technology. Okay? So I just want to send peace and love. I want to say good night to everyone. And trust me, I'll be back.